So today I'm gonna be doing a little 101 on Manadome. I messed around with the deck a little bit, and I found basically the easiest way to figure it out. Because the deck looks really complicated at first, but we just need to understand the card roll for everything. So you see the two level twos, the Manadome Heartless and the Manadome Meek. These two, you can compare them to baby Cerasauruses. Whenever they're destroyed by battle or card effect, they can spell summon another copy of themselves. So similar to how dinosaurs would be able to go pop their baby over and over again to summon more babies to get more link fodder. This deck will do the same exact thing. So let's go ahead and just show you the combo where we have a copy of Meek and a copy of Visa Starfrost. Let's not enable deck shuffle. Start hand size of 2. You're gonna normal summon this, and then the Visa Starfrost is gonna pop it. And you see how the Manadome Meek has an effect to summon another copy of Manadome Meek from the deck. And here you can choose to raise the level ability by 2. And then the Visa Starfrost can then pivot into the Scareclaw line to grab you link material. And if you do this, you're guaranteed a basically 2 level 10 synchros. So here you have the 4 plus the 6, right? Or the 4 plus the 4. In this case, we can choose to go 4 plus 4 into a copy of Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which would go ahead and revive this. And then this plus this would go into Despia Despeter, Bestial Despeter. This is very important because Despeter has to be made with one non-tuner dragon. So the only way for the entire deck to go into this card is by using Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. And this card has an effect where you can special summon one banished light or dark monster, which is significant because your Vicious Astound banishes two Vicious and a 21 15 to summon itself, which would then trigger the Cross Sheep. So here, let me just show you. You would go ahead and make Cross Sheep here, right? And now that you have 1-2 engrave, you would go Vicious Astound, banish these two, summon it to the arrow, and now Cross Sheep will trigger to bring back another copy of Manadome Meek. And now you have another 2 plus 8. And now this 2 plus 8 can go ahead and make another one of your level 10 synchros. As you can see, this deck is a level 10 synchro spam deck. You're playing 5 different level 10 synchros for different occasions. In here, since Ice Jade Grimier Agarin has to be made with a water tuner monster, this is one of the best times to make this card. Obviously, since we don't have the combo for 3 level 10 synchros, I still like making Barone more. And then afterwards, we will use the Dispeter effect. We'll summon out the Visa Starfrost, because if we control Visa Starfrost, Scareclaw Lightheart will summon itself. This means that we have an easy access to a 3 material Appaloosa. So by having the Meek and the Visa Starfrost, you can end on 2 level 10 synchros with one of them being just Patter and Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. Dispatter has the interruption where if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can target one banished card, shuffle into the deck. Then, if you were the card's owner, you would destroy that monster. If your opponent was, you negate the effect. So it's either a negate or a destroy. So you ended on a bunch of negates with those 2 cards. It's similar to dinosaurs, right? And then, but the thing is, you really want to open Manadome Meek and not Manadome Hearless, because Hearless doesn't have the effect to increase his level by 2. So you see that we were able to go 4 plus 4 into Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. If this Meek in this case was Hearless, you would not be able to do that. So this deck has a really big downside in that one of its baby Cerasauruses is significantly better than the other one. Now let's go to the card by card. Roomheart and the planet. So the planet will search Visa Starfrost or any Manadome card. So usually, the combo is these 3 cards together would give you a huge board of 3 level 10s plus a Appaloosa. But in order to do that, you would have to have the missing piece, right? So this fetches your missing piece. You can fetch Roomheart, you can fetch Meek, or you can fetch Visa Starfrost. It has the secondary effect of if you destroyed a egg, you can special summon it. You can special another copy from the deck, or special summon another copy for the graveyard. So let's go starting hand size 4. Let's say we go here and we add this copy of Riem Heart, right? We're gonna normal Riem Heart, and Riem Heart is gonna go ahead and add us this copy of Reframing. We only add this reframing because we already have everything. We have the baby and we have the guy that pops the baby, right? So we can just search an extra interruption in this case. This doesn't matter for a combo. We'll special summon the baby because the baby can be special summoned if you control anything with the Visa Starfrost stat line. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop the baby with Visa Starfrost. Now we have these two triggers. We're gonna go Chainlink 1, summon from deck. Chainlink 2, summon from grave. We're gonna summon this from grave. We're gonna summon this from deck. And now we're going to go ahead and increase this level by 2. Now we can go into a Barone as the 5th summon. But the thing is, if you go Barone here, you're kind of fucked. Like, you don't have anything else to do. If you only open these 3 cards. If you open Barone, you can't extend. So we can't possibly play around Nib here. So we have to go ahead and go through the Scareclaw Lightheart combo here to help us get advantage. We're going to go walk through the combo. Go through Reichheart. Right card is going to go ahead and go search the Arrival, and we're going to draw a card. And then now we're going to go 2+2 into, well, if you wanted to put the negate on board as soon as possible, you can go ahead and go Barone here. And then afterwards, we would be able to go 4+4 into the Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which would grab us a copy of Dispatter. And then obviously we will go for the Cross Sheep. And then we'll go for Vicious Astound by banishing 1/2. Oh, I summoned in the wrong position. Oh well. Remember that you have to summon it in the Cross Sheep's position. So let's say we summon it in the Cross Sheep's position. A Cross Sheep will be able to bring back this copy of Meek, and you'll be able to summon out a copy of Changing or Agarin, so you'll have 10, 10, 10, right? And then Dispatter will bring out the Visas, which would allow us to summon out Lightheart. I'll just use this for the sake of it, I guess, to give everyone some attack. And then you'll go for Appaloosa. So just pretend this Vicious Astound was a copy of any level 10 Synchro. So this is the 3-card combo you end on. If you open all 3 cards, you would end on Appaloosa, Baron, Dispatter, Changing, and you would have an Omni Negate. This Omni Negate says, when a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated, when you control a Synchro monster, negate the activation. Then if you have a Visa Starfrost monster on your field, you can destroy it. So it's just an Omni Negate. It won't destroy, but in the graveyard, it can recycle your eggs. Because since you went through a lot of your babies, it will recycle them all for your next turn. Yeah, so this is the 2-card combo and the 1-card combo. No, the 2-card combo and the 3-card combo. You might ask, is there any 1-card combos in this deck? No, this deck doesn't have any 1-card combos. Unless you are willing to play a lot of bricks to make your right card a 1-card combo. But I didn't see the need in doing that. So we supplemented the deck with the Sprite Engine. Because the Sprite Engine can make it so that when we get interrupted, we can quickly go into a Gigantic Sprite and get us maybe a red plus Carrot or red plus Smashers or whatever. And it would supplement our board in case we get interrupted. And also, since the Hearless and the Meek are both level 2s, it's very easy to pivot into the Sprites, and the Sprites will give you extra link material in case you don't have the link material to go into Appaloosa. So, so now we went through the Meek, we went through the Hearless, we went through the Visas, we went through the Roomheart. We also went through most of the stuff in the extra deck. Oh, we didn't go through this card yet. This card is a really strong card. It comes out next set, and it says, for this card Synchro Summon, you can treat one light or dark as a tuner. So you can Synchro this without any tuners. And if this card is Special Summon, you can target one card on the field, banish it. This card then gains this effect based on the original attribute used for the Synchro Summon. Lights, a Synchro monster's control unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Dark, your monsters cannot be triggered with battle. So if you used both light and dark, it can't be destroyed with battle, and it's unaffected by your opponent's monster card effects. It's like really insane. It's like really hard to get rid of. Yeah, it's a really strong card. So, and last but not least, this card, Manadome Obsidian, you can just treat it as a card that searches your planet. So if you don't have planet, you can target one monster you control and destroy it and search your planet. If you do, you just add like the counter trap, basically. So we'll end the video off with a test hand. We're gonna shuffle up. We're gonna enable deck shuffling, and we're gonna start our hand size to 5. Okay. So you see that for this we have the Room Heart and we have Hearless. The Room Heart has an additional effect that says if this card is in your hand, you can target a Manadome monster or one monster with 15/21, destroy and special this card. So we're gonna normal summon the baby. We're gonna go ahead and pop the baby. We're gonna go Chain Link 1 to search, Chain Link 2 to special. We're gonna do that. In this case, we're gonna go ahead and search out the planet. The one that searches the planet. We're gonna go effect to pop the baby again to search planet. The baby is gonna go ahead and summon another copy of the baby. And then we're gonna activate this. This is gonna go ahead and search out our copy of the Vice's Starfrost. And then we're gonna go effect to pop once again. We'll trigger the planet's effect. We'll revive it. And then we'll go through our combo where we go through the entire Scareclaw package to generate advantage. We're going to draw a card. And now we're going to go ahead and activate the Arrival to get a 4+10 to make a copy of Baronne de Fleur. And then the Obsession also has an effect in Grave where you can banish this card, but you also have one Visa Starfrost or a monster with 2100 from your hand. So in this case, we have this copy of Room Heart over here, so we can go ahead and do that. And this fulfills our requirement for another 10-star synchro. We're going to go ahead and summon out... actually, we're just not going to summon it out because I found that if you do that, you wouldn't be able to go into Cross Sheep, you see. Big mistake. So we're going to go ahead and go into Cross Sheep here. Because Cross Sheep basically guarantees that you can get another 10-star synchro, right? Because we go here and we summon our Vicious Astound. And then Cross Sheep will target the Vicious Astound. And we'll summon back a Hearless. You see how bad having the Hearless instead of the other one is? Because this card is not level 4. We couldn't go into Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon with these two. So we're lacking a Dispatter for no reason. So now we're going to go this plus this, of course, into the Changing. We're going to go into Baronne with the... we're going to go into an Appaloosa with these, right? And then we're just going to activate our Sprite Starter. And then we'll probably go ahead and grab a copy of Carrot. And then we'll summon Carrot. And then we'll pass. Yeah. I know. Feels underwhelming, right? That's the deck in a general. It's pretty underwhelming. Even though like it feels like it's supposed to do a lot. I think this deck does need the future wave of support in order to be good. It's a really explosive 2 to 3 card combo deck that can absolutely kill people. But my verdict on the deck is that you have to run. Like, it's too vulnerable to disruption. It doesn't set up an early enough negate. The quality of its extenders are not even. And in order to supplement the with the Sprite engine, you can't run a lot of hand traps. And if this deck draws a lot of hand traps, it can't combo. So, yeah. Do with that what you will. Thank you very much. Have a good day.